Okay, so many of you have probably seen on Facebook individuals saying that they've actually taken their glasses off or gotten rid of their contacts after years and years and years of using glasses or contacts. They've actually improved their vision. In fact, many people have gotten back to 20/20 vision simply with nutrition and using various eye exercises. So the nutrition side of things I've covered before. Eating a medium-sized carrot every day enhances blood flow to your eyes by some 25%. Eating plenty of greens, having fresh raw foods, keeping your liver clean because your liver produces enzymes for eyesight. But beyond the nutritional side of things, let's talk about specifically what it takes on an exercise basis. Now, I recommend doing these exercises 10 to 15 minutes in the morning, 10 to 15 minutes at night if you're really serious about improving your eyesight. So first and foremost, sun gazing, I believe, is one of the ways to activate eyesight. So going out first thing in the morning for the first 5 to 10 minutes when sun just comes over the horizon and watching that sun, allowing it to come into our eyes. There's no UV light in the mornings. Having your shoes off and grounding either into the sand on the beach or in the grass, grounding yourself out and watching that, I believe, is one way to activate this process. Now, one thing that's going to be very critical while you're in this process of improving your eyesight is getting rid of the crutches. For example, if I broke my leg, I might need a crutch to walk on to support myself. But if I keep using that crutch, the longer and longer I use it, the more my muscles atrophy in my leg, and eventually I wouldn't be able to walk. So eventually I have to get rid of the crutch and go through the pain and the anguish of getting that muscle back. It's the same with the eyes. So get rid of the glasses. Don't use your glasses or your contacts unless you absolutely have to. Meaning, like, I'm going to wreck my car driving if I'm not wearing them, then please absolutely wear your glasses. Or if you need to be reading something, I understand, put your glasses on, use it. Or you can use a technique of simply looking through your fingers. And simply, you can try this. If something looks blurry in the distance and you simply look through your fingers, it's no longer blurry because it concentrates the light of the thing that you're looking at. You can do this with reading as well, simply by holding your hands and blocking out most of the light, you'll see much better. There's actually pinhole glasses you can get and put on as well that also improve vision. I'd recommend getting those if you have access. So starting with these exercises, what you're going to do is take these two fingers and just start just on the inside of the bridge of the nose, and you'll feel little spots. You'll actually feel little soft spots, and you're going to push, and when you push, you're going to hit a point to where it is a little bit painful, but you're going to allow that, and then you're going to work your way around the orbitals of the eyes, just feeling in different spots. You're going to massage the temples, and what you're doing is releasing the pressure in the eyes. So there's pressure that actually builds up, and by coming around the orbitals of the eyes and just pressing and massaging in different places, I'm relieving that pressure. Come to the center, press on the bridge of the nose about 10 times. Okay? Then when you're done with that, after you've relieved the pressure, you're going to keep your head straight and look as far to the left as possible. And hold it until you can feel the muscles stretching and almost painful, and then just relax. And then you're going to look as far to the right as possible. And you want to do it until you feel that little bit of pain, just so you know you've gotten a really good stretch. Then you're going to look up as far up as possible, keeping the head straight. Relax. Looking as far down as possible. Relax. Then you're going to look all the way around the orbitals. And literally you could do this 10 times, looking like a clock, and see if you can make it so that you're not jumping to different places. See if you can go smoothly all the way around 10 times, and then smoothly all the way around the other side 10 times. So you're going to go clockwise, then counterclockwise 10 times each. Okay, and this is really working the eyes. Now, another thing that I'd recommend is doing this in nature, taking off your shoes, grounding out. I know that just walking barefoot improves eyesight, because as we used to walk barefoot thousands and thousands of years, it would cause for us to look down to make sure we weren't stepping on anything that would hurt our feet. So you're constantly looking down and looking up, looking down and looking up, looking down and looking up. And this is causing exercise to happen with our eyes. Nowadays we wear shoes. You know, some people either just kind of look at the ground the whole time, some people just look into the distance, but they're not getting that same exercise. The color green as well is also healing to the eyes. And there's science that confirms this. So when you're doing the eye exercises, if you have some green in the background, that'd be fantastic. And if you start bringing plants into your space, I live in Bali, so there's green everywhere. Even inside of our house, there's tons of plants. Right outside the house, there's always lots of green. So green is also very healing for your eyes. Now beyond those little exercises we just did, the one I like to do is hold up my thumb into the distance as far as I can stretched out. I take my other thumb, and where my arm bends, I put it at about that distance. I'll find something green in the distance, and typically I'm sitting there, I've done my stretching in the morning, I take people through this. I'll look at the first thumb so that it's focused on the thumbnail, the second thumbnail, and then something far into the distance until it's focused. Back to the first thumb, second thumb, distance. First thumb, second thumb, distance. First thumb, second thumb, distance. After doing this for a little while, I'll pull this thumb actually closer so that it's almost a little bit painful to look at this, but I could still focus on that nail. First thumb, second thumb, distance. First thumb, second thumb, distance. First thumb, second thumb, distance. And if you can, you might even pull it a little bit closer. First thumb, second thumb, distance. Now you're going to do this until your arms are completely tired, and then go ahead and relax. Take a deep breath. Maybe go through 7 rounds of 7. Maybe do some other exercise. Now remember, it's important to have a clean liver, because your liver produces enzymes for eyesight. This is why when people drink too much, they go blind. They call it going blind in the US. When people get drunk, they're blind drunk. It's because it affects the liver so much that it doesn't produce those enzymes. Sometimes when you detox and you go through cleansing, your eyesight will go bad for a little while. A lot of people come to my 30-day program and I put them on an extended water fast and they're like, Tyler, my eyesight has gotten worse. It's bad, like it's blurrier than it was before. I thought you were going to help me. And we're doing the eye exercises every day. I said, don't worry about it. We're going to give you lots of nutrition. Within the weeks coming or the months coming, it's going to be a lot better than what it was. And then they end up sending me messages like, wow, I've really improved my eyesight. I've gotten rid of my glasses. Thank you so much. I was starting to wonder if it was actually going to work. It does work. So give it a crack. Remember eating carrots, drinking carrot juice, eating lots of greens, okay? Maybe on a daily basis, keeping a clean, healthy diet, getting out into the sun, doing these eye exercises 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes at night. You're going to be rocking. You're going to have beautiful 20/20 vision. Thanks for watching.